The bank of mum and dad or grandma and grandpa, I think, gets a bad rap in the mainstream media, a bit unfairly. My take on it is that it's your money, you should be able to do what you want with your money, and it's really no one else's business. If it's important to you and you want to help your kids to get a head start or your grandkids, then that's great. It should be a joyous experience, and who wouldn't want their kids to be healthy and happy if they can be? But the reality is it can go wrong in lots of different ways. We've seen it here on a financial and a family dynamics perspective, but a recent article in the Sydney Morning Herald also highlighted to me that there are some psychological issues that come into play, and that's becoming more of a common area where counsellors and psychologists are getting involved, which is quite concerning. So with all that being said, I just wanted to come up and give you our hot tips for, minimising the risks and maximising the joy out of the bank of mum and dad. So the first one is, as I said at the start, know that it is your money. You don't have to give money to your kids or your grandkids. It's totally up to you to make that decision, so don't feel that pressure. Number two is make sure that your future is financially secure first before you start thinking about giving other people money. So as they say in all the safety videos on the plane, put your own oxygen mask on first. Thirdly, seek advice before you commit to anything. So that advice can be really helpful in terms of documenting everything. And it is really important to put things in writing, even if it is, a nice scenario when you're talking about it. When you commit to something, it's important to get it in writing. So seek advice around the documentation process, and you need to think about things like kids who are experiencing challenging situations. You need to think about helping educate your children on making good decisions with their money, relationships that they might be entering, and those types of things that might come into it. So that's really important. And you will have specific scenarios and specific intricacies in your situation, which are quite different to others as well. So make sure you get advice for your specific scenario. The next point is to talk to your kids or your grandkids about it, why you would like to help them and how you would like to help them, and make it a really positive experience in that conversation. So if you need help with those conversations, because it can sometimes be tricky, it's not a normal thing around every dining room table to be having a chat about passing money down, reach out to some experts. In those conversations, be really clear on whether you're going to be giving them money as a gift or whether you're going to be making a loan to people. And if it is a loan, then what are the terms? So is there interest? When do you want the money paid back? Those types of things. Also be clear on what happens if things go wrong for you. So if you need money back in a hurry or things go wrong, what's the plan there? How are you going to address that? Or is it just their money to go and do what they want to do with? I think it's making sure that you help educate your kids as well. So have conversations about making good financial decisions. Send them to see an advisor, or somebody can help them with that when they're getting the money. But then you don't have to own those decisions. You're not responsible for what they do with the money then, because that can really create some problems down the track as well if you take responsibility. So there's a couple of the key things that I think are important to consider. But finally, when you do go through this experience, you do pass on some money, you do help someone, make sure you celebrate the joyous occasion of being able to help somebody and the experiences that provides. So as I said at the start, we've helped hundreds of people through this scenario, and seen some go really well and some haven't gone as well. So we know what to look out for and how to help with the specifics. If you'd like some help as you're starting to consider some of these types of conversations around the bank of mum and dad, please do reach out to me or one of the Evalesco team, and we'd love to help you. Thanks very much.